Rohit, Rohit Sharma, I mean, you've known them so at a very close, I mean, you've known them for so many years. Tell me something. I mean, being booed, is it the right way to treat a cricketer? I think you can't control that, can you? But uh, your thoughts, Ashwin bhai. I mean, I mean, how difficult will it be for Hardik Pandya if he's booed today again?
I think Hardik is mature enough to. He's been in the international scene for a long time. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to be here, Dada. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah. So I think I don't think Hardik it'll affect him. He's a pedigree cricketer. He has done nothing wrong. I mean, if somebody makes you captain, you've got to just follow through. So end of the day, and the only thing that will bother them is the way they lost. Coming back from a almost impossible to lose situation and just throwing the game away, and a wet ball which the bowlers were struggling to handle, and the batting side loses. That will bother him more than any bowling. I think he's had enough exposure at the international level to not let these things get to him, and it's not a good thing to do to a cricketer who's represented your country for so long.
Truly, truly, and it's very tough. Shakya, you remember that moment when Hardik, right after the game, went up to Rohit and hugged him from behind, and then Rohit, all of a sudden, got into a very agitated mode and started talking to him.
Yeah.
Oh God, I was, I mean, probably he could have avoided that. He could have done it somewhere indoor because people are sort of looking out for these kind of reactions to latch onto it and create controversy. You don't need I mean, what was your thought? I mean, Rohit should have sort of kept it calm, or he's such a mm, uh, I mean, honest cricketer. He can't sort of hide his emotion. He just calls spade a spade. What are your thoughts?
Actually, there's a the lack of clarity in the way things have happened is something which it's been a bit disappointing. We don't know. I think it's perfectly fine that Mumbai Indians have changed their captain. Rohit, whatever he's done for them over 10 years is very respectable. But last 3 seasons they haven't won the title. He hasn't really been delivering as a batter. And then they got this chance to trade in Hardik from a winning franchise, and Hardik asked for the captaincy, which he was entitled to ask for. Uh, I think the communication from the franchise could have been better, no doubt about it. But again, I don't know. I'm not looking too much into what happened on the field, if Rohit was agitated or not. I think Rohit was talking to a Gujarat Titans player when that happened, so there may be something to it. But uh, like and as for Hardik being booed, I mean it happens. This kind of stuff happens in football all the time. And when people change their clubs, they go from when Luis Figo went from Barcelona to Real Madrid, when Sol Campbell went from Tottenham to Arsenal, the huge local rivalries. So it's these things happen across sports. So this Hardik Pandya situation is the first of its kind that's happened in cricket, in the IPL at least. But I mean, at least I know that in Australia, Michael Clarke has been booed on Australian grounds despite being such a pedigreed player. He had to prove that he was good enough, and he eventually ended up doing anything. I think Hardik Pandya, there's a certain ambitious personality to him, and Michael Clarke had that same kind of personality in Australia. He had he wanted to be, he was different from the others. So these things happen, but yeah, I'm not looking too much into it. I think again, I think Hardik Pandya, he's achieved something with Gujarat Titans to be here. So I hope they make good with it, and they perform on the pitch, because they don't want this controversy to carry. They don't want all this to carry on for too long.
From breaking news, detailed analysis, in depth interviews, and explainers, follow the Times of India. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like our videos and hit the bell icon to stay updated with the latest.